What should people, newcomers, be looking for, be aware of when they are looking to invest in these digital assets?
Look for the same metrics that you would when you're assessing a traditional hedge fund. For example, how long the fund has been around.
What's a good measurement?
Five
the, like,
plus years.
5+.
5+ years of track. Look at times when the crypto market sold off, because you don't want to pay LP fees for a fund that only does well, when Bitcoin and Ethereum are up. You want them to protect your money, because in crypto, volatility is 2 to 3 times more than traditional equity markets. So look at October 10th, 2 weeks ago. There were massive liquidations, over 15 billion of liquidations. Our fund did fine, but that's what we're supposed to do. That's not something special. Like a delta neutral fund should not see a drawdown during those periods, but just check to several periods to see if that fund performed well during that period of time. And the biggest, most important aspect of crypto is you have to be a frontier adopter of new pockets of arbitrage. For example, digital asset treasuries this year, we got in very early and we started arbitraging some of the DATs that listed, right? But that trade has since, we believe, dried up. So just to be early in at least allocating a small part of your portfolio to a new arbitrage pocket. And I feel like, obviously I'm biased, but I feel like we are
You're the best. I have no doubt about that.
have been very good at getting in early on certain trends, right? And developing the quantitative technologies around that.
Well, thank you, Christina. And before I let you go, then maybe give our audience some tips and tricks people should be aware of. You can not necessarily give advice, but maybe make a suggestion. For those who are absolutely new, they want to start, how do they go about it?
As someone who came out of traditional investment banking, I worked at a 25 billion credit fund and launched a machine learning quant fund. I come from the traditional side of the business before crypto, so I'm not a crypto diehard. I would say initially just buy BlackRock's IBIT ETF. Buy and hold Bitcoin, Ethereum, more blue chip crypto that you can sleep at night and not have to track. Only invest the amount that you're willing to lose entirely. And that's my honest advice. And I don't know if I'm supposed to say this on camera, but a lot of crypto is about retail investors usually get the short end of the stick with most altcoins. But that being said, there is tremendous growth in this space. And with the recent regulatory changes that the Trump administration has put forth that are super favorable to crypto, the aperture of this market has definitely grown. So it's an area in which there's a lot more upside, but just stick to the basics first. ETFs like IBIT, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Don't invest in funds that promise you things that likely are too good to be true and you have to pay fees for. Aside from ours, of course.
Of course. Christina Cheng, Head of Strategy for Monarch.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.